Have you ever looked at someone, and without warning, your heart whispered, "This is different"? Not a crush, not infatuation, but something deeper, quieter, and much more real. I know the moment you felt that you didn't even have the words for it, you just knew. And honestly, that knowing stays with you forever. If you've ever looked back at your childhood or teenage years and thought, so that's what love felt like, you're not alone. Most of us don't realize we're in love until years later when the memories start playing back like a soft, nostalgic movie. That's what today's episode is all about. The first time you realized you were in love with the opposite sex. Not just attraction, not just butterflies, but the real soul-deep awareness that your feelings weren't just playful, they were powerful. I was only 11. Yeah, just a kid. But she had this wild, laugh-free and loud end. I remember thinking, I want to make her laugh forever. That wasn't a game. That was the start of something I didn't have a name for. Still with me. Drop a yes in the comments to let me know you're tuned in. Maybe your memory is different. Maybe you were 13 watching a classmate dance in the sunlight during PE. Or maybe you were 16, listening to someone talk about their dreams and you suddenly wanted all of them to come true even if you weren't in the picture. Love doesn't knock. It just walks in, and sometimes it leaves us speechless. Comment 1 if you think this topic is worth discussing, or 0 if you think it's not that important. Do you remember how you used to act around them? You'd suddenly become overly helpful, volunteering to carry their books, laugh at jokes that weren't funny, or sneak glances just to memorize how they smiled. I used to write her notes, folded them into perfect squares, never sent a single one, just kept them in my drawer like love letters to the air. Looking back now, I laugh. But also, I admire that boy because he loved without fear. Without needing a response, just the act of loving was enough. Have you ever tried writing letters you never sent just to feel close to someone? Share your thoughts in the comments. And maybe your love was quieter. Maybe you watched them from across the room, never said a word, but your heart would thump like it was trying to break free from your chest. That's love too. Love doesn't need a loud voice. Sometimes it speaks in silence, in stolen glances, in the way your mood shifts when they enter the room. Are you? With me, type 2 in the comments to let me know you're still watching. Here's what most of us miss about those early moments. We think because we were young, the love wasn't real, but that's wrong. Just because you didn't understand it back then, doesn't mean it wasn't true. Childhood love is raw, unfiltered. It's what love feels like before heartbreak, before fear, before caution. It was pure. And maybe that's why it's so unforgettable. Still with me? Drop a yes if you've ever felt something so strong, it confused you. Sometimes we remember those people and wonder, what if? What if we had said something? What if we had held their hand just once? What if we hadn't let time and life get in the way? But you know what? Even if it didn't lead to anything, that first experience taught you how deep your heart can go, and that is a gift. Here's something simple I want you to try tonight. Think back to that moment. Don't judge it. Don't try to explain it away. Just sit with it. Let your heart remember what it felt like to love without limits. And if you're brave, write it down. Not for anyone else, just for you. It doesn't have to be perfect, just honest. You'll be surprised how healing that can be. Have you ever written about your first love just for yourself? Tell me in the comments if you'd try it tonight. Love isn't always about happy endings. Sometimes it's about beautiful beginnings. Moments that shaped who we are. Moments that still make our chest ache a little, in the best way. If that person came to mind while watching this, maybe send them a silent thank you for waking something up in you, for showing you that your heart was capable of feeling that much even then. And if you've never told your story, maybe now is the time. I'd love to hear it. Your memory might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Drop your first memory of love in the comments. Or just write, "I remember." Let that be your way of honoring that moment. If this spoke to you even a little, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of souls who feel deeply, love honestly, and remember beautifully. We're building something special here, and I'd love you to be part of it. Until next time, keep loving softly, keep remembering bravely, and never underestimate the power of your very first love.